you joined us yesterday evening, you will know all about the series that we are doing. Well, we talk about Hcmc all the time, don't get me wrong, but we are currently in the process of a 3-part series where we look at Hcmc. Yesterday's video was looking at the good, tonight's video was intended to be looking at the bad, and then a conclusion tomorrow, but we have actually had some news about Hcmc, so this video is not looking at the bad parts tonight. We may do that tomorrow, or we may do it later tonight, depending on how things do go, but this video is looking at some of the latest news. So as I mentioned just then, guys, we talk about Hcmc all the time. If that sounds good to you, do subscribe to this channel as we talk about it, like I mentioned, very often. Obviously, I am not a financial advisor. You do already know that by this point, obviously, but I'm just saying it for your safety and for mine as well. Another thing, guys, is you can join us on Twitter now. It's completely free to do. It is at N2S Finance. Come on, guys, some of you join us and follow me over there. It would be appreciated. And you can also join us on Patreon for a small amount each month. You will get a few cool things with it, as it does say over on the site. But yes, let's jump into the video now and have a look at Hcmc. So price-wise, there is literally nothing to report on, other than the fact that we, yes, pretty much have found a stability position in that 0.0012 level, which I am happy about. But other than that, all we have to say is that volume traded today is 1.16 billion, which for Hcmc is pretty decent. Now again, why am I even talking about the charts? It's not too relevant anymore in my opinion, as Hcmc has been dead for a while, and it could be dead for a while more. But one thing which I am still focusing on with Hcmc is the volume for the stock, because to me at least it shows how many, well, to everybody it shows how many shares are being traded, but to me it shows how relevant the stock is and what people are really doing with it. And whilst the volume is still quite high, it shows that a lot of people are still quite interested in it. But that is not what we're here to talk about in this video. What we're here to talk about is what it says in this article, which can be found on Yahoo Finance. It basically speaks of Healthier Choices Management Corp announcing an exclusive authorized filing agreement with ATG Pharma affiliative, I believe that is affiliative, six-pack solutions for Hcmc's Q-Cup technology in Canada. So this is really cool to me for many reasons. One, it's cool because it is an expansion of revenue for the company, and that is always going to be good. But if you guys have been watching for the past 2 or 3 days, you will know it was literally June the 22nd, so 2 days ago, that we were looking at this news article, which speaks about Healthier Choices with a different partnership. And this time it was in Colorado. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is in 1 week we have had 2 partnerships. Now this is fantastic. Now I'm not expecting, and again I hope that I am wrong, but I'm not expecting a partnership every week for Hcmc. It would be nice, but I just don't expect that. I think this week has been an exceptional one for news for the company. But so far, 2 in a month, even if it is just going to be these 2 this month, is really good. Let's have a quick breakdown of what this one is about. So we're going to start off by reading it over on their website, because you know why not, and this is apparently taken from Global Newswire, I believe that is. And if we do have a quick read of it starting down here, we can see the goal of this exclusive arrangement is for Six-Pack Solutions to offer access to Q-Cups, unique innovation both in its current and new licensed producer clients. Six-Pack services provide an easy, cost-effective way for companies to launch new products and quickly scale with the growing market. Now that is cool. Let's just think about that one. Obviously they're helping to grow the company, which is great anyway, and this is what we want to see. We've seen 2 really good partnerships for Hcmc. We'll just have a quick read about what this company does do, but basically Six-Pack Solutions Inc. is the sister company and distribution arm of ATG Pharma Inc., and ATG Pharma is a leading manufacturer of filling machines in both Canada and the United States. So again, we really do have a good partnership here. I think what Jeff Holman is doing, partnering with these companies specifically, is good. I think this is really strong, because yeah, it's one thing saying that we've got partnerships with this company, that company. It doesn't matter if the company isn't too good. Now these companies, I can see the benefit to them from taking Hcmc's product. I can also see a massive benefit to Hcmc from them actually being taken up on this offer. So 2 other things which I think is good about this. One, it helps the company fundamentally, and that is good on multiple levels, because you know, just a few weeks and months ago people were talking about the lawsuit, and yeah, the lawsuit is a big deal still, don't get me wrong, but we need to look at the company fundamentally. I think that is one thing which we should still remain focused on, and this just shows that the company's fundamentals are getting stronger over time. And the second point is, just a few months ago, again, we heard Mr. Holman, the CEO of the company, basically saying that he listens to the investors. I think this is this is remaining true because we are seeing these partnerships consistently, and they're actually very good partnerships for the company, so I'm very happy with that. Anyway, reading down a bit further, we can see Jeff Holman, which is the CEO of Hcmc, said that we are very excited to be expanding our relationship with ATG Pharma through Six-Pack Solutions. With the direct support of the builder of the Q-Cup filling machine, there is no one more qualified to perform the third-party filling for extractors in Canada. This is really cool, guys. Let's just think about this one. It really is quite a big deal, I do believe, and now we are seeing more easy to use and easy to purchase products in Canada as well. Going down a bit further, we can see that Mr. Holman continued with saying, with an existing clientele comprised mainly of extractors in the cannabis industry, ATG Pharma and Six-Pack are perfectly poised to leverage existing relationships to bring the Q-Cup technology to Canada in an efficient and meaningful way. So that is cool as well. Again, they do have a lot of stuff to do from what I can tell in the cannabis industry, and that is something which HCMC potentially can also capitalize on more so in the future. So we could see more partnerships coming as time does go on, as you could expect. But in conclusion, Mr. Holman said there are projections that Canada's cannabis sales will be 4 billion this year and will grow to 5 billion next year. Getting our products in a number of extractors quickly in the Canadian market, which is relatively new to concentrates, gives HCMC a potential major advantage in capturing early market share. So that is very true as well. This cannabis market legally is pretty new, and HCMC being one of the first in there, it could have some really good advantages for the company long term, as they could again capture that early market share, as Mr. Holman did conclude. With our agnostic approach to the industry, we are passionate about accelerating our clients' growth and providing them with the tools to stay innovative ahead of the curve, said Chris Shire, which is a co-founder of Six-Pack and the vice president of ATG Pharma Inc. So we can see that this is pretty good for me, in my opinion. I think that this is quite good news if you do agree with me, because when we look at this, HCMC is a decent company, their products already do exist, and again, getting them out there is what we really need to see more of. And now they're capitalizing upon that cannabis industry potentially, which is a good thing going forwards as well, and that could also bring in a lot of revenue, as we already know that the industry is growing massively. And that is something which Mr. Holman did state, and this goes back to what I always say about the company, is looking at the fourth area of the business strategy, and this basically concludes about seeking out new attractive business lines with its mission of healthier choices to add to its portfolio, and that is something which they are actively doing as time does go on. If anything, they are ramping up this more so I'm really happy to see another fantastic partnership from HCMC. It does seem to be really strategic, it seems to be partnerships with the right company, and partnerships which could help HCMC grow massively in the future. So HCMC, it is a penny stock right now. It's a cheap company. The market cap of the company is low. That's completely fine. And yes, there are some issues with the share structure, don't get me wrong. But you know what, guys? If this product does actually pick up, if they can get those sales as they want to do, and if they really can keep expanding worldwide and get this company to grow through this Q-Cup technology, this could be a big company in the long-term future. But as always, guys, it's a penny stock, it's a gamble. So again, if you believe it's going to do well, that's good. If you don't believe so, that is fine as well. I personally believe that HCMC, whilst it is a gamble, whilst it is high risk, I think that also could potentially come with high reward. I think long-term, as in the next 5 years or so, HCMC, if they can carry on like this could be a very good company. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you'll be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.